Welcome to Storytime, where we bring you tales of adventure and intrigue from around the world. Today's story takes us to the royal palace in the 1980s, where a young princess must confront a plot against her family. Join us as we follow Princess Sofia on her journey to uncover the truth and save the kingdom. It was the 1980s, and the royal palace was abuzz with activity as preparations for the annual ball were underway. The ball was the most glamorous event of the year, and everyone was eager to see and be seen. Princess Sofia was no exception. She had been looking forward to the ball all year, and had spent hours selecting the perfect dress and practicing her dance moves. She was determined to outshine everyone else and make a grand entrance that would be remembered for years to come. As the day of the ball approached, however, Princess Sofia began to sense that something was amiss. Her usually loyal handmaiden, Maria, seemed distant and preoccupied. And whenever Sofia asked her about it, Maria would brush off her concerns with vague excuses. Sofia couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong, and her suspicions were confirmed when she overheard Maria whispering with one of the palace guards. Sofia couldn't make out the specifics of their conversation, but she knew that it couldn't be good. Determined to get to the bottom of things, Sofia decided to take matters into her own hands. She would catch Maria in the act and find out what was really going on. The night of the ball arrived, and Sofia made her grand entrance as planned. She was the belle of the ball, and all eyes were on her as she danced and mingled with the other guests. But Sofia couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. She kept an eye on Maria, who seemed to be constantly sneaking off to corners of the palace to meet with various people. As the night wore on, Sofia's curiosity finally got the best of her. She decided to follow Maria and see where she was going. Sofia trailed Maria through the winding corridors of the palace, staying far enough behind to avoid being noticed. She watched as Maria met with various people, whispering and handing over small packages. It was clear to Sofia that Maria was up to something sinister, but she couldn't quite figure out what. She knew she needed to get closer to hear what was being said. Taking a deep breath, Sofia stepped out of the shadows and approached Maria. "What are you doing here?" Sofia demanded. Maria was startled and quickly tried to cover her tracks. "I was just delivering some documents to the guards," she stammered. But Sofia wasn't convinced. She had seen too much to believe that Maria was just an innocent messenger. "Tell me the truth," Sofia said firmly. "What are you really doing here?" Maria hesitated for a moment, and then the truth came tumbling out. She had been approached by a group of rebels who were plotting to overthrow the royal family. They had promised her wealth and power if she helped them, and Maria had been foolish enough to believe them. Sofia was shocked by Maria's revelation, but she knew she had to act quickly. She couldn't let the rebels succeed in their plot. She raced back to the ballroom and found her brother, Prince Andrei, who was the captain of the palace guard. She told him everything she had learned and begged him to take action. Prince Andrei was shocked by the news, but he knew that he had to do something. He gathered his men and set off to confront the rebels. The battle was fierce, and it seemed as though the rebels might actually succeed in overthrowing the royal family. But in the end, The loyal palace guard emerged victorious, and the rebels were defeated. Sofia and Prince Andrei were hailed as heroes. Thank you for tuning in to Storytime. We hope you enjoyed this tale of bravery and loyalty from the royal palace. Join us again next time for more exciting stories from around the globe. Until then, happy reading.